Hi Libra, welcome to Aquarius season and welcome to your reading. The sun is in Aquarius, your 5th house, from January 19th to February 18th, and you are shining bright, bright, bright. And you're like, yeah, I'm supposed to be shining bright, but like, why does everybody hate me? Venus is hanging out in your 6th house, Pisces, until February 4th, and you are focused on yourself. The 9 of Cups. You're focused on yourself and you're focused on sorting financial matters. And of course, as all Virgos, rulers of the 6th house energy, have to deal with this challenge of choosing your needs. I'm not even just going to call it ambitions. It's just things that you want to do for yourself, where everyone else feels the obligation. Here we are. Let's get into this Aquarian energy. Everyone feels the obligation to do what the group is saying, right? That's Aquarian energy. Go along with the group. Virgo energy is very, very different from that. Virgo energy understands the group. It tries to understand the group. It collects information about the group. But Virgos are independent. They want to walk their own path. They don't want to do what everyone else thinks they need to do. And naturally, that, regardless of the reason, that's before... Virgos are very intentional. There's a reason behind why that 6th house energy chooses to go its own way in what information it's gathered that tells them go this direction. There's always an intention behind it. But the other part about it that is so funny is that Virgos don't feel the need to explain to anybody why they went in that direction. That it's nobody's business. Oh, but this Aquarian energy, everything that you think and do and say is everyone's business. Ugh. So, give me 1 second. My Libra boyfriend is grabbing pizza from the grocery store. He's getting ready to grab some food from the grocery store. So, needed to respond to him. Okay. So, this choosing yourself, that's reading as selfishness. But you can't find your way out because now the sun is shining on your 5th house and you feel justified for the selfishness because of the games that have been played by people, by so many different people. You feel loyalty to yourself. You feel loyalty to your desires. You feel loyalty to this opportunity to have a good time for you. This is not a season of responsibility for you. What? And yet, Venus in Pisces until February 4th will not let you go. It will not let you go. Your pleasure is impacted by this consciousness that you have to have about your finances and how your decisions are impacting your financial life, how this fun that you want to have and this freedom of choice that you'd like to exercise will impact your financial life, but also it puts your feelings up in the air because you have now even confused yourself. You don't know if you've made the right choice. You don't know if you're making the right choice. So how do you deal with this sixth house energy that feels just like a constant criticism? You wait and you be humble. If you feel like you made the wrong decision, if you feel like you said the wrong thing, if you feel like you approached something in the wrong way, just admit it. This will clear immediately and you can get back to your fun. The thing about sixth house Virgo energy, as much as people think that, you know, all mutable signs and Virgos are, you know, so prideful and just, again, all about themselves, Virgos are actually very humble when they realize they've made a mistake. They are the first to apologize. Once they realize it, once they really realize that they could have gone about something better, differently, oh, they will detail out what they did wrong at the time that they did it wrong and the step-by-step plan of how they could have done it better. Because they understand that it doesn't matter how it doesn't take anything away from them to, if anything, it takes all of the pressure off of them to just clear up a mishap. We all make mistakes. We're all imperfect. So if you feel like there's this need for an apology within some situation, whether it's financial, whether it's relational, go ahead and lean right into that. Lean into the apology. Get it out of your system, because you are imperfect. And if you allow yourself to be imperfect, you're only going to love and respect yourself more, and you're going to let yourself continue to live, because if you don't, then you'll start to walk this line of life, not allowing yourself to ever make any mistakes. And that's really weird, because we all make mistakes. Once you release this mistake, once you acknowledge this mistake, and you make up with the people, the person, the partner, the relationship, you can get back to having a good time. You can get back to your fun time and your freedom with the sense of accountability that's needed to the people that you are responsible to. You are responsible to people. I know this independent energy feels so enticing and it feels like you can hide out forever, but you can't. Especially you can't hide out forever. The next day, everyone's right there looking at you, waiting to see what you have to say. And I think you don't think that people will be forgiving of you, and maybe most people won't forgive you, but it doesn't matter. There are a lot of people who will meet you where you are and who will understand perfectly what you were trying to do. But if you can't find that humility within yourself, you only feel bad. There's no good feeling there. Okay? And that energy, if you can't get to it before Venus in Aries on February 4th, wait until Venus in Aries. Don't push for anything. Don't jump into any conversations. Don't push for any conversations. If there are partnerships, if there are plans and decisions that need to be made within partnerships, relationships, family members, friendships, wait until February 4th. When Venus enters Aries and Jupiter goes direct in Gemini on February 4th, you have everyone waiting on your word. So if the opportunities between now and then present themselves for you to acknowledge your mistakes, lean in. But don't do it from a sense of just making people happy, because people will see right through that. Do it honestly. Be honest completely with who you are, what you meant, and what this means moving forward, right? You may have made a mistake in some ways, but things are changing for you. And you're pretty happy about these changes. You don't feel sorrowful about these changes. You're excited about these changes. So some people are also going to have to get some criticism, right? Not from a place of being mean, but from a place of honesty. You have to get it all out. You have to get it all out. Okay? Okay. So, Aquarius season is here. You're waiting for Venus to enter Aries. You're waiting for Jupiter to go direct. You're taking your moments of glory. And then you're going to learn from this so that you don't take this into Pisces season. You're going to learn from Venus and Pisces so that when the sun enters Pisces on February 18th, you don't go down that same path. You instead just get to work. You instead take Venus and Pisces as very helpful tips to how you should work moving forward and how your connections fit in to this work. Humbled. You've got it. I love you, Libra. This first half of Aquarius season feels dense. The second half feels better than normal. Look forward to that. A lot to look forward to in that, in love, in partnership, in your life as a whole. Enjoy every moment. And I will see you next season. In the meantime, you can follow Becoming Spiritually Rich on Instagram. The transits, all of the transits for this season are posted there. I did not go through all of them here because it's so much. So go follow Becoming Spiritually Rich so you can take note of all the different transits, and I'll be posting as those transits come about, the astrology news. What do those transits mean and how are they impacting us? So be sure to follow Becoming Spiritually Rich on Instagram. You can schedule private and birth chart readings with me through the link in the description. And the Aquarius season playlist Shook is out now on Apple Music, and the link is in the description. Love you, Libra. See you next month.